Hey everyone, it's Lolo. I'm back. Here to talk about what else? Disney, because that's the only thing right now that is I'm leaving currently in 48 days and I couldn't be more excited, but hopefully I'm going to get some baking and some makeup tutorials up on the channel before then. Here's hoping. Cross my fingers. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to do the DCP tag in this video. I think it's kind of like one of those ones where you keep tagging everyone and keep going along, so here's my DCP tag. Alright, so question number 1. How did you hear about the program? My very first program, I was actually researching internships that I could do, and I couldn't find any that would interest me and also paid or didn't cost me anything, because being in Canada, I'm kind of limited to what my internships apply. I can't really apply to any in the States. So then I came across this Disney one and I was mind blown, like oh my gosh, Disney offers internships? What? I fell in love immediately. So next day, waited for applications to drop. September applications opened up and I sent in my resume and cover letter, and I waited. I waited and waited. And then I got accepted. Alright, so question number 2. How was the interview process? Well, in my interview in 2015, it was an in-person interview, and unlike the past 2 years, there was no Vancouver interview date. So, guess what I did? I flew across the country to Toronto for my interview. I paid out of pocket for my savings and hoped for the best. And well, we're here. Question number 3. Where were you when you found out? My very first program, I was actually in bed. My phone went off at 2:30 and something magically woke me up. And I checked my email and the headline read, "Congratulations." So from that point on, I didn't sleep. I went on and accepted the offer. This year for my program, when I found out, I was actually starting my shift at work and everybody else was getting their offer letters, and it was alphabetical and I was very last of the alphabet, so I kept refreshing my entire shift. Just the first half of the morning. 4. What is your role and preferred roles? So my first program was merchandise, second full service, and my third program I am merchandise as well. So that is also like, merchandise is one of my favorite roles because I am actually going to school for it to be a retail manager, and it happened to be the role that I was given, so I was like, perfect. My preferred roles, obviously, like, anything with Disney is awesome. You always have like roles that you would prefer. Obviously, like, you'd want to be in entertainment or you'd want to be full service. Actually, I wouldn't even mind quick service at all, so I honestly am happy with anything that Disney gave me. Number 5. How did you find your roommates and how many do you want? A lot of us find our roommates, to be honest, online. I call them my internet friends. No, actually there's Facebook groups that we all have, and that's how we meet each other. We fill out these like roommate surveys. I'm sure you've all seen the templates. If you found my videos, you've obviously got a little bit about the DCP knowledge there. So we have these surveys that we all fill out. And that's how we found our roommates, and that's how you make friends. And also, being an alumni, you kind of like get to know people, so you can kind of be like, hey, you're in the program again. Make a room. 6. So what are you going to miss while in the program? Honestly, being in Canada is kind of cold, so I'm probably going to miss my family the most. No, scratch that. I am going to miss my family the most. I am also going to miss just the summers kind of at home. Everyone gets to go to the lake and mountains and hiking, and I kind of miss out on that, but I'm in Disney World, so I kind of make up for it with my castles. I don't know. Just telling my family, you better come visit me, so. What is your favorite park? My favorite park? Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. But honestly, after our last summer, it was Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom became my home because that's where I worked. You can find me on the hub grass when I'm not at work. You can find me just chilling on the sidewalk, sitting, drinking my Starbucks, or with my favorite princesses, or visiting characters. If I have like a few extra hours, I just go and visit characters because they're my favorite thing ever. Question number 7, because my camera's gonna die soon. Actually, it should be question number 8. Scratch that. Question number 8. First thing you want to do when you get there, first thing that I'm gonna do that's Disney related is going to be get some ice cream on Main Street and watch the fireworks show, because that is my favorite. And Main Street Bakery actually has Rice Dream, which is a vegan alternative. It's non-dairy. And I'm just gonna eat some ice cream and watch the fireworks. Maybe get some french fries later. Or pizza. Dole Whip. And Dole Whip. And my first non-Disney related thing is gonna be visiting the Earls in Orlando, because they just opened up at Millennium Mall. And that's where I get home, so I gotta go visit my home. Second home. Alright, number 9. Let's go back. Number 9. What is number 1 on your bucket list? Bucket list this year is definitely going to be, I want to be able to say that I have stayed at every single resort. So far I've stayed at Port Orleans, French Quarter, Animal Kingdom Lodge, Polynesian, Art of Animation, Pop Century, All-Star Music, and Coronado Springs. So I want to be able to, I visited them all last summer. My bucket list number 1 was to visit all the resorts. So this summer is to be at least stay in all the resorts at least once. And number 10, one thing you hope to take away from the program. Friendship. Honestly, it's kind of an easy one. I want to be able to take away that I have created a difference in people's magical vacations, and that I was able to create magic and making those moments that last forever in their minds. So that's the biggest thing I could take away, and creating the friendships has been the biggest thing for me. I still talk to people from my first program. I've met my best friends through the program, even though they live on the other side of the country, or in different states, or in different countries. They're still my best friends, and I'm closer to them and talk to them every day more than I do my friends anywhere else. So that would be my biggest takeaway, is the lifelong friendships and memories that you make and that I help create. Anyway, so this is Lolo from The Flow reminding you to hit subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, comment in the comment section. Am I an airline stewardess? No. Comment in the comment section what you want to hear next. This is Lolo.